All right. Salute to everyone watching Truth Colors for the very first time. All right. Pretty much the assignment is I need everyone to do their testimony. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Like, pretty much in this testimony, it is the renouncing of Christianity and the name JC. And pretty much talking about how you are confessing the name, Heart of Psalms, before all. I cannot do this for you. You must give your own testimony. The word says that we overcome by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of our testimony. That means you have to have a literal testimony in with the name artist. And this is a requirement. Like all those who had that name, just like those who probably be in Islam, will have to probably renounce Islam and renounce Muhammad, renounce all that stuff. That's just how it goes. So everyone needs to do a Why I Love Christianity video. It needs to be on your Facebook page. It's not gonna be done here. It's gonna be done on your individual page. So Wayne would do one on his individual page. Mia would do one on her individual page. If y'all want to, y'all can do tag team. So the Mia can be right there with Dwayne when he does his. Dwayne can be right there with the Mia when she does hers. But it needs to be done because then those who see those videos on your page, then what you believe, how you believe. Most people are like, well, it might be a little bit part of Christianity, a little bit, you know. You gotta let them know, no, I'm not. Nothing that we do is close to Christianity. Yes, we have the Bible, but the Bible doesn't come from Christianity. Christianity tried to take and say that they wrote the Bible. That's why they went in and removed a couple of names and added some stuff in it because they didn't write it. They only tried to critique it or make it fit for them. They can't go through, all the scriptures and just erase them. No, I don't have enough time to do that. And how much time they think in the word, their mind will go blank trying to look at the word and trying to put things. No, no. It will be failed. It will be a failed attempt. A failed attempt. That's why the things went into color. Talking about, carbuncle, that stuff. So I'll keep everyone long. I just want to definitely tell people that I need everyone to do their testimony. So Lathorn and I seen we just need everyone to do their testimony denouncing Christianity, denouncing JC, denouncing all the things that pretty much what Christianity was teaching you about how there's one son when you know there's now two sons. Renouncing the holidays that was kept, renouncing paying any kind of tithes, offerings to the pastors, all that stuff. Just going through a checklist like you don't meet the Messiah in this one, renounce that. You don't meet the Messiah of this part, renounce that. Anything that belongs to me and that was given out to someone else needs to be renounced. Does that make sense?
Yes.
But it needs to be a verbal thing on everyone's page. So we can do it here, but that's like cheating. Everyone don't come to my page. One even on your people's page will not don't come to my page. So you yourself individually has to what? Confess me before everyone on your page. As you are denouncing what you came out of and announcing to where you're going to and why you believe what you believe, all those good things. This is what I'm requiring for everyone to do. It's simple. So I'm not going to stay on here that long. I just want to put that out there as the Goshen assignment. So everyone have time to do that. You can do it tonight, tomorrow, whatever, but it needs to get done. Does that make sense? You can even write it out so you actually don't miss nothing. When you actually go live, this video has to be seen. You know, so you can go live with it, upload it, but the video has to be done for those who can't go live. People can actually, have their phones, record it, and then they can upload it later. So there's many ways this can be done, or a couple of ways this can be done. So those who can't go live, but I prefer people to go live because people can come on and see, like, pretty much why I left Christianity and why I no longer believe in JC. Number one, JC is a lie. Why? Because there was no letter J. At the time when he was on the earth, it wasn't calling him JC. It had to be calling something else because the letter J wasn't even created. So if I'm going to do this thing right, I need to literally not try to sugarcoat things, not trying to make things fit because what it was told to me or what I think it is. I need to look at what was around them then and how do we call them now another name that was not even around then. Doesn't make sense. But it's funny how the Messiah says, I'm going to be given a new name. So even if that, in a sense, that's the name, that name is no more. He's going to go by a whole new name. And this new name will be the same name that will be from the very beginning. And that's what I will be here, which is to reveal what that name is, reveal who the true Yah is, reveal all these things in the time that I'll be brought forth. Is the assignment understood?
Yes, my king.
All right. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and leave y'all with that. I'll go ahead and enjoy. I got me a little bit of chicken over here, a little bit, what is this, pineapple? Sit up here, watch something. Well, I'm uploading right now, call part 5. Woo! Let's go. See that? 3%. Now, this 3% has been that way since, let me go there. First it was 1%. So I'm gonna start there. No, first it was, my bad, it was 0%. And then it went to 1%. So that has been that way since. Nope, not that. Nope, not that. I think probably around maybe 754-ish. Yeah. Or yeah. I think it's around that time, about 7-ish, but like 4. I would say about 7 something. About roughly around that time. I'll say around 6. I'll give roughly about 6. So around 6 was probably at 0%. So I'm trying to see how long it's going to take. We're already at 3% right now. Uploading. Remember, it's like 12 hours long. So from 6:30 p.m., 7:30 p.m., 8:30 p.m., 9:30 p.m., 10:30 p.m. is now 10:21. So it's about to be pushing up on 4 hours in literally like 9 minutes. Look where we at. 3%. So that means I'm gonna go to sleep. And this is probably gonna be what, maybe 10%? Because it's like it's the hours it's taking to just upload like 1, 2, 3%. It's like almost like roughly every hour, every 2 hours to upload maybe 1%. Might be looking at it all day tomorrow, pretty much. So like from the time if nothing happens, I'm probably have to turn on either even Wi-Fi box over here, just in case anything happens, you know what I'm saying? Because I will be pissed. Yeah, I don't want to think about it. Because I got one uploaded. I got 1 through 4 already uploaded on WhatsApp. So the call is now uploaded on YouTube now. This right now is uploading. We are now, still at 3%. Yeah. At first it was like 0%. Now it's at 3%. So I guess it's doing good, but I'm just trying to see how it's working. By the time 12 hours done pass, we still haven't pushed even 89%, 99%. It's probably gonna be going for maybe all day tomorrow. So yeah. I don't want to go live like that, and then it'll be me going live, and then just still trying to upload at the same time and take away from that. So I'm pretty much trying to let this upload, and pray that nothing bad happens with power. I need to turn on my box in case if I'm asleep or something like that, and the power just so called, whatever, that the box, my box will pick it up. And it will continue to keep doing what it needs to do, which is upload. And then when the power comes back on, it will back in. Because I would be pissed. Three after close to an hour. So you can see how long this will take. And this was the problem the last time. This was on Twitter. After I guess Twitter let it play, they erased it. It takes literally 102. But the only thing is, the good thing about it, once it uploads to YouTube is going to condense it down. Then I can just take it and download it again. It'll be a shorter format, but it'll just be format. But once I load it, then I can download it. So this is gonna be like a labor of love right here. I'm trying to stay with this. I'm just praying that everything good. 1, 2, 4 went along well, like 1 to 2 hours, if you will. Not that much time at all. This one right here. Ooh. I was trying to find a way to shorten, the gigabytes. Have not been successful. Well, they should be able to shorten the gigabytes a little bit because it's gonna be coming in a whole nother format. Yeah, it just always gets condensed after a while. So y'all see what I'm working with over here. That's what King's been doing all day, trying to make sure I get the call and all that stuff uploaded. So that way, if y'all, get people that, hey, well, what do we need to do? Well, first you need to start off with the call. Say what? Well, where's that? The call is already in the playlist. So if you go to what the heck, you'll go to the playlist. You'll see King Heart songs, music videos, and also the call. It will have 1 through 4, and as you see, 5 is already been uploaded. Okay. Some of them they will say, "Oh, it's copyrighted, blah blah blah, material inside of it." That's gonna be a given because I take, research from what has already been done. I research it. I really take what they have said and I put it in there. I don't try to put my own words to it. Why do that? You done did the research on this. All right, so this is what it is. Boom. I don't understand that. I don't have a problem with, saying give honor where honor's due. You done did the research in this part, and I look at it and I'm like, all right, well, that's perfectly. You don't need me adding anything to this. Boom. This is you in your own words. And I tend to do that purpose. And most people or YouTube don't really like that. It was like, well, you're taking from this. No, I'm actually adding their work and what the work that I'm doing. I'm looking at everything for a big picture. They have a small portion. This person has a small portion. And if I see different things that fit, I take from here, take from there, because they have every right to. Because if I said, let there be light, everything is created and formed based off of what we said, then I should have every right to pull from anything that I need to, because without us saying let there be light, you wouldn't even have a little piece of information. You would have to put it out there. So that's how I see it. And so I don't mind them getting mad, like, oh, he did this and that. I don't care. It's still, they can't say that what I'm putting out there is not true. That's the whole point. So they get mad about it because I go find the stuff that is true and then put in the video and put it out there, and they get mad like, you're putting out misinformation. No, they get mad because it's someone else saying this. They get mad because I don't literally prove my point by showing Charles and showing these other different things. It's like, how dare he tell the truth like this? You know, on this lying platform. How dare he? We're not mad at you for telling the truth. We're mad at you because you took this person in their own words and they was up there, watch this, admitting guilt in their own voice. It's not you speaking against them, it's them speaking against themselves. We have a problem with that. I don't know what to tell you. Just like when we took the Jewish people with their own words, how the Bible says that a distant land from you will come over and attack you. Then I asked in the video, how far is the people when they actually was picked up? Oh, that's right, they was in the city. It was right there in the city when pretty much the Nazi camps, the Nazi people, the Nazi soldiers came through to round them up in a truck to take them to a concentration camp or take them to wherever they took them to. They didn't have the people didn't have to leave from Russia or Germany to go anywhere from a distant land to grab their behinds up and put them into captivity. Nope. They were right there where they lived at. This does not fit scripture at all. And I just find a little small things that they overlook. And I was like, this is the glue that holds your stuff together. If I unravel this or put some hot water right here, this stuff is about to melt. This glue is still wet. This is, you glue this together. This is not fitting, buddy. This doesn't connect. You don't glue these pieces together. So my job is to bring that stuff out, as well as your job to bring this stuff out. You know what I'm saying? And then collectively, we take the work and then we present it to everyone like, this has already been tested out. We already know this. Boom, here it is. We hate your work. Oh, well, still doesn't stop it from being true. Because we taking the people got their own words. So it wasn't like we were saying to them, they think they're the people. It was literally by what they said. And then we measured up with the word to see what the word said. We tried every single spirit by the spirit. If you say that the Father has given you land, when you put his name in it, then we have every right to use what he would say to say that you get this land. If it does not match up, the very same thing that you use to take the land now has to be the same thing used to take away the land. To take away your authority from. They don't like that. So I call them out on it. This thing that after they say we're going to use the word, they don't want to use anything else to continue to stay there. No. If you use the word to say this is your land by the scriptures, then everything else you do must be by the scriptures. If it says you go over to the land, and when you go over to the land, it's supposed to be peace, but you don't want over there dropping bombs over Baghdad, they said when they get to the land, they're supposed to be ushering in an era of peace. When they go over there, they're like a rattlesnake. And it's just attacking everything. Missiles over here. Missiles over. It said the first day they showed up in that part of the land, there was a war the next day with Palestine. And it's been war like that ever since they've been there. And then here comes this fake person want to come over and try to broker peace between two people who are of the same thing. This is false. Oh my goodness, you see that? He finally calls the peace to be with the Jewish people and the Palestinians. Oh my goodness, this is so amazing. No one has ever done this. This must be the Christ, right? Stupid. That is not the people. The people are black. And their Messiah has come and they have rejected him, just as they say the Jewish people have rejected the Messiah, when it actually will be, I came to my own and they received me not, literally. So the people who actually would master scriptures would not be these white people, it would be you. Because here I come, like, well, I'm the Messiah. Who are you? I'm Martin Tom. What? Hey, mama. Okay. They rejected their Messiah. And then they put it on the white people saying, oh, because they didn't receive JC, that's them rejecting the Messiah. It was like a smoke screen. We're not even going by the name JC. Here I am showing up with the name Heart of Psalms, and people are still rejecting. Why? Because these are the people who the Bible calls them. They're only just a distraction, or to who the people. But the real people are right here. The same ones who crucified the Messiah, crucified me and my brother, is the same ones who don't receive me and my brother. Same ones. So it's the same condition that people was in at the time we was dying. So, which makes sense, because that same condition has now got to be changed, and people still got to come back up under the banner over here or go over there with Satan. Again, like I put in the post earlier today, Satan already knows who I am. It's most people on the earth who don't know. The devils know who I am. The demons know exactly who I am. It is the people on the earth who don't know who I am. If the seventh voice of thunder is speaking to me, you don't think Satan knows that? Think about that for a minute. He knows there's only one person on the earth who heard the seven voices of thunder. Every single spirit in the kingdom world or underworld knows exactly who the Father is speaking to at that moment. If I wasn't known, I'm known now. There's nobody who can say, oh, I heard the seven voices of thunder speak to me. So Satan is definitely going to know the one whom the Father is speaking to. And he knows what it means if this person is not only being spoken to, but allowed to actually say what was said to him. He knows who I am. It's only people who hear it who are retarded and don't grasp it who don't understand what I mean. The devils already know who I am and whose I am. It's the people who don't recollect or don't get the understanding of it who don't get it. So the enemy uses them to bring forth their own demise. Why? Because he knows if the Father is speaking to me in a part, and he understands that I am literally Satan's judge. So I'm not running from him. It's the other way around. He's running from me. Think about it. If Satan could take me out, don't you think he would have taken me out by now? Just think about that. Think about it. Look at what we are uncovering. Look at all the stuff that happened. Watch this. If I'm not here, the seventh thunder can't speak. I would definitely be the number one person he would take out. Because the one who can hear the seven voices of thunder is the one who's breaking the seals, which is the same one as the ones who bringing forth judgment on the evil spirits and Satan himself. One who will order Michael, the archangels, and all the other archangels to bound him and to go get my people throughout the four corners of the earth. You see what I'm saying now? Does that make sense?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So Satan knows who I am. And he knows those who are up under the name Heart of Psalms is what? Is a sanctuary. They're protected. The Father spoke to me with the name as Heart of Psalms. The Father knows my name is Heart of Psalms. So he's talking to Heart of Psalms as he is called also Heart of Psalms. So that's the name that's above every name. He can choose any name he wants to, but he cannot touch Heart of Psalms. There's no other rendition of the name Heart of Psalms. None of that. You don't see the devil play with that name, never. You don't see it. That's a name he cannot touch. That is not a name he can mess with, because that's the same name that would be have created him. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. The assignment is understood. And like I said, I'm not gonna hold y'all long. I'm about to get up out of here. So when y'all bring forth y'all testimonies in the name of Heart of Psalms, the enemy will know who you are, and he will test you. Do not give up your nerve. Do not lose your nerve. Just stay with what you said. You ain't gotta get mad, you ain't get upset. You're just stating it as it come out of your heart. Look, this is what I know. This is what I know to be true. You know, show this. He is, watch this. We follow the only one who has heard the seven voices of thunder speak to him and told him to tell us what he said. Who gonna argue with that? Number one, we're like, wait a minute, huh? Seven voices of thunder. If you don't know the seven voices of thunder is described in the scriptures as being the Father's voice. So that means the Father knows who our Messiah is. He knows who our leader is. And the Father says he only knows the Son. And since he's the only one who is speaking to him in the seven voices of thunder, where he can understand, then therefore our leader must, by the scriptures, be the literal Messiah. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they cannot explain how T.D. Jakes is the pastor. They can't explain Creflo Dollar. They can't explain Joseph Prince. They can't explain none of these people who said that they come in with a message from the Lord. Where's your message? What did he say to you? What has he answered you? Why are you speaking to the people? But the first thing you want to talk to them about is, well, are you tired of being broke? Well, there's a condition of them being broke. The reason why they're broke is because they don't have any, in a sense, culture. Their culture is royalty. But if they're calling on the very same thing that has robbed them of a culture, how in the world can they be set free? How in the world can they actually be given the stuff that's supposed to be given to them when they're in the part of the curse, not the part of the blessing? When I show up, that's when the blessing comes. I will keep you and give you as a covenant. Inside the covenant comes forth the blessing. Outside the covenant, there is no blessing. For you can do nothing. Therefore, the blessing comes from being tied to me, not away from me. So that is required of all you all today, is to do your lives and to tell people why you're no longer Christian, and to tell them why you trust in the name of Heart of Psalms, and to tell you, you know what I'm saying, it's pretty much just to let them have it. Just speak to them, you know, what it is, what not. This is what we learn about Christianity. You know, in the Bible, it talks about feast days, but over here we keep a holiday. So we can't say that we want truth, but then we appear accepting a lie. So something's got to give. We got to draw a line in the sand somewhere. We just can't continue to keep going with what everyone had told us when we see the scriptures are saying something totally different. We can't do it. So with that, we'll take our chances and we stand with him and what these scriptures says, not what our pastor has told us and what other people have said in time past. Why? Because even Paul said, if I or even someone else or even an angel come and give you another gospel other than the gospel given, it says, let him be accursed. That means if you receive that gospel, will you be blessed or be cursed?
Be cursed.
Exactly. So now to receive my gospel, and this gospel is one that shuts down the whole entire earth. And watch this. Since we've been bringing up, things has been getting crazy all over the earth. The more we do lives and uncover things, show this, the Father speaking, the Father moving, the Father showing this, the more he keeps making it pinpoint that I am who I am. And he keeps showing the world, showing Facebook, showing YouTube, hey, the Messiah is here. In the midst, what they're trying to say, oh, we got the Messiah over here. He's in the inner rooms, he's in the secret places. And then the Father said, no, the Messiah's gonna be saying, here I am, just like you see lightning. Only opposite. They want to feel special because, oh, we have the Messiah. He's in secret rooms. That is a setup. They're about to set up something for people to believe in. It's the same thing like an idol. It's a human being. And it's not going to be the only one. There's going to be multiples. They keep talking about this blast. I'm waiting for this blast to come. Please come. Tomorrow come. You know what I'm saying? It's April 8th. April this. It's supposed to be New Year's. Look here, nigga. We know where New Year's is, and we know that is not it. Everyone's talking about, oh, April used to be New Year's. Well, if I don't care if it used to be or not. When the sun shows up, everything has to start coming back into alignment. So these are things that people need to look at. Number one, ask a question. Why in the world isn't not the sun able to shine and the moon able to shine when the Son of Man shows up in all of his glory? Gee, was they for me or against me? Was they not showing up when they were supposed to show up? What was going on? Why are they penalized and you don't hear from them no more? No more sun. There's no more moon. It doesn't say, and the moon was giving its light back. And the sun was regenerated. You don't even see that. It says literally, I become like the sun and the moon. The light that lights up everything. The sun and the moon is not even allowed to shine anymore. Now watch this. So if I take the place of the sun and the moon, later on, do I not also affect the sun and the moon right now, even though you can't see the light?
Yes.
So me trying to follow the sun and the moon would be idiotic when I replace the sun and the moon. So when the new moon is supposed to show up, automatically that happens with the man. Whatever those things are. I sacrifice and offering thou what is not but a open ear has thou given to me. Just what? Instruction. Make the banner. Use all the different, every single thing the Father told me to do. The different music videos, the different albums we put out. Release this album here. When the Father told me to drop during design on that day, you know, at that specific particular time. Those are all dealing with an open ear as you give. Son, what you need to do with this album? Well, there's still some work that needs to be done. All right, that's what I want you to do. I want you to sit up. I want you to just listen to the songs. Don't sing to them. Don't rap to them. Just listen to your album. And then tell me if it's done then. And I did that. I thought it was done. I was like, you're right, Dad. This album was finished. Great, good. Release it. You just told me to listen to it. You said, release it. And I released it that time. Now we have a new album. Haven't released it yet. But I know y'all already loving the new songs y'all heard already. Like I said, the Queen loved the whole album. She's like, all my favorite songs now is this one, Goshen Vibe. You know, all these different songs on there that she loves is on this one album. And this album is dope. And I can hear the Father already moving with some of the lyrics already into the earth. So I'm going back into some of the songs. You go back to some of the songs that I did, and you go back and look at the stuff that happened in the world. Like the Father's been using his lyrics to affect the whole entire earth. Just hit them with this, hit them with that. You hear the stuff in the lyrics, like we said in Stars and Sand, like pretty much I'm going to sterilize everybody, and that's what they was doing, was sterilizing people cause them not be able to have any more kids. You know, you can live your life, but we don't want you to have any more kids. Some of you die from it. All of you, and it's like it's pretty much natural selection, like I said, but it's natural selection in the AI form. This one deserves to live. This one dies. This one don't die yet. This one lives for another couple more months, and then after that, we will kill them. So when these people doing what they're doing, and they got this little computer stuff inside of you, they can literally use that computer to literally end your. There's one they wake up like, well, this person is living longer. How old are they? They're 62. I think that's a good long life right there for them right now. But the long life is supposed to be 120. But yeah, we just gonna go ahead and let them live maybe to 60, 63. Remember to push the button on here and end their life. And then when you go check it out, it's gonna say what? Heart attack. Or something else done fail. They done caused the failure. That's what they want to put in all of us. Something that controls us from the inside out. Therefore, they will be the rulers and controllers, and no one will watch this outlive them because they have the keys to everyone's inside to shut things down. That's why they wanted us to come in, because they don't want us to outlive them. Because we will naturally outlive them. Think about it. No slave back in those days made it past, I want to say 30 or 40, roughly. By the time you reach 30, 40, you're broken down. You've been working as a slave all your life. You can't do nothing else pretty much. So, all right, there's your retirement day. Oh, really? Yeah, you're going to go to a better place today. Take you out in the field with a hammer. While you haven't looking this way, look over there. Just look straight ahead. Your new thing. Bah! You don't live past 30 and 40. There was no slave 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. They was getting broken down in their early prime. So we don't have a lot of Black people living. Why? Because they make sure we die. And by people going in to actually get something put in them like a puppy, make sure that you die. So we ain't got time for that. We ain't got time to be surrendering ourselves to that. We will fight. And so therefore, like I said before, this will become into like war, where you yourselves end up going to have to go against the government, going against the police officers, because the ones who seem like they're supposed to be helping you will be the very same ones sent to hurt. People are having dreams about people being rounded up, taken to Kmart's, Walmart's, Home Depot's, and inside of it, cages. I wonder why that is. The way that William and them was looking at America is like they're looking at it for real estate. Like they're going to buy all of America. Because once America goes bankrupt, it's a free for all. It's a free for all. It's like the same thing when a house like bottoms out and someone come up here and buys it for dirt cheap because it has no value. So it's like the same thing is going to be. Like those who are in America is going to be bought for dirt cheap. And then the repayment for it is what? Because I did this, take my symbol, take my mark. We understand America's been going through some things, but we want to help America out. You know, all you got to do is take this mark. Whatnot, you can buy whatever it is you want or need to do. But if not, you want to be able to buy, sell, or trade. Why? Because it seems like something is going to take over America. Whatever it used to be is going out the window. America, as it goes, depletes. I'm praying. I'm telling the fathers, like, I pray it doesn't happen this year. maybe like a year or two from now that it happens. That way, those who need to save up, do what they need to do, out, then we give them enough time to get out. Because right now, you wouldn't have enough time to get out. You wouldn't. You literally have to escape. That's what the whole thing is. Escape. There is no place where they set you free. You have to run away and stay away. Think about it. If all the people who are chosen right now ran away from America and was right here with me, do you think America would be standing right now? It'll be attacked.
No, it'll fall.
It would definitely be attacked. It will be attacked by every single thing and everything. There will be nothing to keep it from falling. Nothing. All the special people that the Father wanted to say for us has been moved out. It's the same thing as garbage now. Just take out the whole garbage can, the whole garbage bag, and throw it into the dumpster. Or set the whole thing on fire. There's nothing there. There is a drop of spit in a bucket. There's nothing there of value. So the only reason why that has not happened because we still have more people to come into Goshen. A lot more people. But they're there. And that's why you have to do these testimonies. And other people come in, they will be required also to do a testimony. In fact, people who come into Goshen will be their requirement will they have to do a testimony and a physical renouncement of JC. The teachings from the church, all that. Why? Because now you're ready to receive what we have. But if you don't renounce it, you don't have no room to receive anything else. Because you already got your mind made up to what you think it is. But if you don't have your mind made up, well, you know what? I thought it was this. But you know, I'm going to have to renounce that. Why? Because I'm not really seeing that no more. That's what's going on. So, like I said, I'm not going to hold y'all that much longer. Like I said, y'all understand the assignment. It makes sense. So I'm going to give y'all a chance to go ahead and get started on that. But if no one has no questions or anything like that, but also for those who are going to be going out with us on Wednesday, we're supposed to be leaving on Wednesday. I've already pretty much told back that we're going to try to get this stuff done by Wednesday coming up. He's down with it. We're going to try to get stuff done early for our residence cards, all that kind of stuff like that. Like I said, you need what you need. Pretty much was like a 10,000 cipher, which comes up to 1,100 delacies. Now, that is outside of you getting food. So if you want to get some food, you might want to do another 1,100 delacies because if you're over in those different parts, they don't take delacies. They take only cipher. So if you have only delacies to get some food, you'll be starving because you have delacies. You cannot get no food over there with delacies. You have to change it out to cipher. So take more than enough cipher. I know that's what I'm gonna do. At least try to have like 50. You know what I'm saying? At least about like 10,000. So I'm at least about trying to have about 50,000, at least about, which is close to about like 5,000. 5,000 cipher. You know what I'm saying? To be over there, but you know what I'm saying? 1,100 gives you 10,000. So it's gonna be 50,000, but it's actually 5,000. 50,000 cipher just in case, like we hungry. You know what I'm saying? Me and the queen, we get hungry, want something to eat. We'll be able to do that multiple times. We don't know how long it's going to be here and there. It should be short, but in that time frame, you never know how times you get hungry, get thirsty, whatever. So I don't want to just have just enough for, paying for the tolls and the fees to get the cars in. But then I'm like, kind of thirsty. Get a drink. Yeah, okay. So I got these the lassies right here. You look at me like, what? Yeah, I got the lassies. We don't take the lassies. We only do cipher over here. Well, you see, I got the money, but we don't take that. I'm thirsty. So don't go through that. Get some cipher. Get it. I was to say get another 10,000 cipher, especially if it's just you. Me, I got to get more because it's more than just me. But if it was just me, I could be good probably with 20,000 cipher. But it's not just me, it's me and the queen. So we have to make sure we are taken care of, so definitely bring food, bring enough money for you to be able to snack on, eat. Those afterwards will probably have to pay, I think it's close to $7,000 per person. Will be your food card. So they're, saying they're going up over here. So 7,000 per person. So just figure that it was first 3,000, for everything. But over the years, it don't went up and it keeps going up. And they're trying to keep making it go up. So it's like over here, they're trying to make all the prices go up. Everything all at one time. The containers that come in, they're, and it's Europe and everyone else, they making the prices go up. So then over here in the land, it makes the prices go up too, because these people don't pay for this much money to get this stuff in the container from these Europeans and all this stuff like that. So then when they come over here, they charge the ones who live here, a healthy price. So some people got to do without. Why? Because these prices sometimes be a little bit steep, or they have to make a little deal with someone in order to get the things that they need, or they just do without. So that's what's pretty much going on. The same thing with the food. The food is going up. But I just thank the Father that we're gonna be good. So when it gets to the part where we can't do nothing at all, that's when the Father's gonna pretty much, he takes care of us now, but he's gonna really take care of us. He's gonna move us out of where we at and take us to a place where we don't have to pay anything to eat. We'll just be able to eat and live and just be, man. That's what we're trying to do. We just want to be. Just live. Leave us alone. Let us live. But if you can't leave us alone, watch us finish the war you have started. You will not win. We will be the last reigning champions, and you will be beneath us and under our feet, like in the gravel or in the dirt. But you started the war with us. But we will finish it. In the name of Heart of Psalms, we will finish this war. And you will wish you never picked a fight with any of us. So, anybody got anything to say?
Oh,
No.
All right.
clear.
No, I can't.
Well, that would be it then. That would do it for us, our time here on Truth Colors. Remember, truth is not biased, it's absolute. Remember, if you come into Truth Colors, if you come into Goshen, you need to do a renouncement of, JC, a renouncement of what the church taught you. One son, it's two sons, and the scripture says that. Even down it says that Satan showed up at the time when the sons were being brought before the Father. Sons, not son. Not the son of Yah was being brought forth for examination. The sons. There's two of them. And the angels are not called sons. They're called messengers. All right. So with that, we're going to get out of here.
My king, I'm sorry. Shalom, my king, shalom, fam. I just want to give a little bit testimony.
Go ahead.
Because for 3 days after the rest, the last week, I get sick. Ooh. And then I was feeling very, very bad because I was thinking too much about the circumcision of my children, about everything. Then also I walk a lot to make things true, about my situation. So it was a lot of things. So I get really tiny. I get sick, no strength, no eat. So my kids, they were very scary. Last night I didn't sleep well. I didn't sleep all night for 3 days almost, and then yesterday I was listening the live from my king, and then it was like I've been in the hospital with my kids. But this was about circumcision. I was asking for the doctor to see them, but they didn't make already. But I'm running. I'm trying to do my part. So this stuff it get me really sick. So also I didn't understand why, but I also want to ask you for forgiveness because I didn't keep the Day of Atonement. I forgot the day.
The Day
So
of
I don't.
Atonement. The Day of
Yes.
Atonement has not happened yet. All right, so everything is
Okay.
on change mode because, like, all right, so Day of
Okay.
Atonement happens in the 7th month for the most part. So that's like, as you're seeing that everything is becoming more finite, which means like, all right, so that's why we're doing the videos we're doing. That's why
Okay.
you need to understand the testimony. Like
Yes.
October 7th, 1997, Passover.
Okay.
December 7th, which that's December 8th, was feast of was pretty much the day of Pentecost. And then
Okay.
Tabernacles will be my birthday. Now,
Okay.
it might be something in the previous before that because either I could be born at the beginning of Tabernacles because there's two things that are celebrated, which is the dedication of the altar and the dedication also of the temple. So
Okay.
it's two things that's going on. That's why the feast itself is like 14 days, which is like a feast of weeks, if you will.
Oh,
So
thank you so much because I was thinking, whoa, I saw the post and then I say, oh my, I forgot the Day of Atonement. So that was really, really hard for me. But yeah, I pray last night because I was feeling like dying. It was really bad. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat. I was feeling things strange. So last night I pray and then I ask for forgiveness for my king and our father to heal me. And then I drink one special tea. My sister gave me tea from Angola. She bring that tea, and then I remember to drink that tea. I
good.
also start to bring leaves and things I know that can heal. So I start to do that. So I drink that tea. My children also. And then after I pray and listen the life, I ask for healing. My king, I get healing instantly. It was really instantly. Yes, yes. So I believe your name. This is not the first time. So it's just to say your name is the Savior. Is the true name. I believe your name. I believe in you. So every time when something happened to me, like I needed like an answer, I just pray in your name. I ask for forgiving first, and then I just give myself because I saw your name is very true, is the true name. So this is what I say. Thank you so much, my king.
Yeah. So like definitely, yeah, the queen, she's been putting that name to the test too as well on a lot of stuff. So you
Yeah,
always see something with that. So
yeah.
yeah, she definitely bears testimony with that. I think even Dwayne said he done put it to the test. So I
Yeah,
put it to the test all the time. That's why when I put my hands up in the name pretty much the Heart of Songs outside with the seven thunders, voices of thunders, y'all know what he did. He thundered and spoke. Don't when I showed my hands up, put my hands up in the air, that's the name of Heart of Songs right there. And
exactly,
that's only when the seven voices of thunders spoke
exactly,
only
exactly.
after I put up the name. When I invoked the name or swore by the name or gave the vow of the name,
Mm-hmm.
boom, become the thunder.
Exactly,
So he only
exactly,
recognized that name. So
exactly.
you can speak boldly on that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it is what it is. This is
It's
not playtime. You know what I'm saying? People can play with it if they want to. They want to get messed
exactly.
up or ran over.
Yes, very powerful. I was feeling like a dying. My head was hurting, and my kids was scary because I say I cannot cook, I cannot eat, I cannot do anything. I was just turn around in the bed like, what can I do with the kids? My father, please, Father, heal me. So I was like two teas, and then I asked what tea I can drink. So I also remember that tea. I said, no, I'm gonna drink that tea. So I drink. It's like if 10 minutes. Oh, I don't know what time is going, but I just start feeling the pain in my chest. I was feeling very, very painful in my body, the bones, everything. So yes, I just is asking in the name of Art of Son, my King, your Son, Father, please heal me. I need your mercy. So yes, I just give everything, just a short prayer, and then I drink the tea. After I drink the tea. So yes,
A short prayer.
yes, instantly, very instantly. I say thank you, Father. So I also want to
All
thank you.
praises.
I want to thank you so much because every time I have some struggle in your name, I get healing. So thank you so much, Mike.
Yeah. Happy about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is changing things where things used to work in another name. The father's like, I'm done with that name. So I don't call in that name. So since I don't call that name, the father don't answer by that name. You know what I'm saying? While I was there in that name, father's like, all right, I'm here for a little bit. But soon as the father pulled me out of that, like, yeah, you gotta leave this alone. That's when the father was leaving alone too. So as long as I was there, I was with it. But as soon as I left it, the father left it too. So
Yes.
he met me in that name because that's the name that will be given to me from him.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? As the punishment, he said, you will be with, with stone and worship wood and all that kind of stuff like that. So we all got to go through that. That's what people don't understand. I was trying to put out there today about Noah. Like, number one, Noah didn't come from the sky. He was born through the womb. So if there's no way that anything can happen opposite with the Messiah, if the last days will be just like the days of Noah. If the days of the Son of Man will be like the days of Noah, then that means number one, it's telling you, number one, when it says Son of Man,
Yes,
that means he's coming in the earth. So yes, he is fully Yah, but it means that he's going to have some human parents. Son of Man, meaning he is coming from a man on this earth. But the Father takes this man as his own son. Why? Because this is his son. But he has to be born to these parents. But watch this, these parents don't want him. So then the father comes through and swoop, and picks it up as his own.
Amen. Hallelujah. Yes,
Just like Noah. When Noah was born, he was like super like, like very white, like, what I'm saying, like bright, very bright, where he lit up the room. And that's when he thought Noah's father thought his mother had cheated on him. Like, did you have sex with one of these angels? They thought Noah was born from the angels. They thought that he thought his wife had slept with one of the watchers to bring forth Noah. He said, did you cheat with one of these angels? He was like, no. And that's what he said, like, I need to go talk to my father. I need to go find out what's going on here. You don't go nowhere. I'm gonna talk to him. So he went to his father, and then the father was like, what? He's like, I think my, I don't know if she cheated or not, because like he don't look nothing like, I mean, he looks like me, but he lighter than me. He lighted all of us. When we see him, he light up the whole room. So this is what's going on with this. He said, well, I'm gonna ask my dad, because that was Methuselah. He said, I'm gonna ask my dad, and my dad's gonna tell me what's going on. So then we see he goes to Enoch. And Methuselah goes to Enoch and said, hey, Dad, Noah, like my grandson, he pretty much has, pretty much my son has a son, and his name is Noah, and he came out like shining like one of the angels. And then Enoch said, oh, that's the deliverer. So what? He says, that sign that's on him, like him being sealed, is him. He's going to save his people. He's going to deliver them. The Father's going to cause a dirge or cause a flood to flood out the whole earth, and he's going to be the one who's going to save those who's going to be saved. So, and then it said, like it told him, it said, the Father said, tell Noah to hide himself in my name. Then the Son of Man comes in the Father's name, And then those who hide themselves in that name is also protected, just like those who hid in the ark. Does that make sense? And it says he will be the ark of the covenant. He will be a covenant. I will give him as a covenant, which means I'm going to give him as a ark of the covenant. Just like Noah, ark, and then with me, ark of the covenant. So it's like a continuation. So he's inside the ark, but then the whole thing was inside was a covenant, the ark of the covenant. So I come and finish it off. So the same thing that happened with Noah now happens with us. Therefore, we bear witness of what Noah happened, what happened with Noah. Therefore, making what happened to Noah true. Because the only thing that happened with Noah was one time, and everything must be established by 2 or 3 witnesses. So when the Son of Man comes, he comes to bring forth a witness to Noah, a witness to Enoch, a witness to all these other things that other people don't know about. Am I making sense?
Yes, my King.
That's my king.
Yes, my King. Hallelujah.
So Noah's, what happened to Noah would not even count without us doing what we're doing now, because it's only one instance. So we're calling the Old Testament to have a witness of these things. And so it's a wonderful time to be living. Yeah. Anything else before we go?
No, my King. Thank you so much.
No, my king.
All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and get up out of here. Y'all go ahead and get started on those videos either tonight, tomorrow, or whatnot. But you can write them out if you want to, so you know what you're going to say, so you don't get choked up, you know what I'm saying, while you're speaking. Me, I can do freestyle is just how I am, because artist, for the most part, when I do music, that's what you got to do. Doing video, I'm ready to do it, you know what I'm saying? Improv, is ready to go. But if you need to write your stuff out, then I definitely understand that. Do that. Me, if I do one, I'll probably have to write mine out because mine is a little bit lengthy, or a little bit, so I'm gonna probably condense some of those small parts just to actually get the gist of things out, without the other stuff, because my stuff leads this testimony to that testimony, and then we can be here for a long time. So, with that being said, I will have to write my stuff out in a small, condensed version, just for the part of just even the church part, just 2010. I'm gonna see my people on my timeline. My stuff connects to a whole bunch of stuff. So my stuff is not just, just come out. No, my stuff is connected to this, and it's coming with instructions. What I gotta do. Stuff I gotta prepare. Things I gotta actually get ready. Not just for me, for you all. So so I've been on the grind pretty much, I guess, ever since I was born in the earth. Because the Father seen me when the Father began to start having mercy on our people, because I represent mercy for our people. So yeah, man, this is a wonderful time to be alive. It's a wonderful time just to let the Father and to see him doing it. And I'm glad that he's showing himself strong on his name, Heart of Psalms, you know what I'm saying? With our name, Heart of Psalms. I'm so happy about that. May he continue to keep showing himself strong. That name's going to keep getting stronger and bolder in the earth. And that's the name that the angels trust in. That's the name that they work in. The name that the angels work in. They work in the name of Heart of Psalms. People may not understand that, but that's exactly how they work. They work in that name. That's the gospel right there. The name Heart of Psalms is the gospel. That's what is coming into play. That's what's trumping everything. That's what's shutting every single thing down, is the name of Heart of Psalms. And the devil knows it. He didn't want this name to be released. Why? Because he understands this name is the name of all creation. Like he said, he cannot come this way. He knows that, because the Father spoke to me. He knows he can't touch my life. The devil knows I'm not scared of him, not one iota. I don't care who he sends, police, NBA, CIA, FBI, whoever he want to send, a sniper, assassin, they can't touch my life. Why? Because number one, the 7 voices of thunder supposed to be. That means there's angels with me all the time, even if I can't see them right now. They're right here. I wish somebody would try to attack me. I'm literally praying for someone to actually think they're bold enough to try to come at me, so my Father can literally show himself strong for me and take them out and make it look so easy peasy. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for someone to get froggy. Jump, leap, please. That's why I have a problem with letting people know where I'm at. Come. See who you gonna bring. They may not make it back home. So, and people like, he speaks so boldly. Is that? I do. I speak that so straight. So when the CIA and everybody, they understand I'm not scared of them. If the 7 voices of thunder speaks to me, that means you can't touch me. I'm out of your league. I'm higher than what your clearance is in government matters. All that UFO crap I be talking about. Yes, I'm higher than all that. And the angels are under my command to do my bidding against you, for my people. Let's play. So, glad we had this. But I'm going to get up out of here. Go upstairs, jump myself into the air conditioning and chill out and let this, this continue to upload. We probably at what now? I think I'm still 3%. Yep, 3%. So when I get off of here, it will continue to upload. But as long as I stay on here, it's gonna upload slowly. So I'm about to get up out of here and use this computer as less as possible I can tonight. And pretty much go upstairs, use my phone or whatever, and just probably go to sleep or watch a movie or something. So and then wait for the Sabbath tomorrow to get here and just chill. So most likely tomorrow I probably will not be going live because I'm going live right now. And I don't want to take up the time like I'm taking up right now to ask you for it to upload. Does that make sense?
Yes, my king. Thank you.
So this is the live right now. This short live right here, because everyone got work to do. What? Give forth their testimony. That is what's required. With that, I'm gonna leave y'all to it. Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you.
So welcome. All right, everybody. Y'all have a good one. Love y'all. Take care. May my Father continue to keep all of y'all. Keep your hearts. May continue to increase y'all. Cause you to put the name to the test, even as the Queen is doing, even as Custodian is doing, even as Dwayne and Demia and all of you are putting the name to the test. Continue to keep doing it. Why? Because the Father loves when you do that. Why? Because you get to see him for yourself. Like, wait a minute. This name is really work. This is crazy. This name works, dog. Are you serious? Look. I don't trust in the Father. He wants you to trust that. He wants your joy to be full in that name. Like, dude, I ain't got to call on the name JC no more, dog. I got something better than JC. What's that? Heart of Psalms, dude. What? Heart of Psalms, dude. I'm telling you, try it. Put it to the test. That's what the Father wants. He wants people to put this thing to the test.
Amen.
Try it out. Try to see if he will not move for you with that name. Why? Because that is his name. That's the name above everything. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm loving it. Yeah, definitely. I'm just gonna go ahead and end it. I'm not even gonna do an outro, but I do need to do an intro. I love the intro because it has, those who accept the mark of the beast. It's gonna be fried. How y'all like that? Y'all like that one right there? That comes on. It's scary as I don't know what. The intro is scary.
Yes, sir.
The intro is like a scary movie. Those who take the mark of the beast, what we do. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. Everybody say when they hear that, they have to turn that one up or turn it down and wait till that goes up and then turn it back on because it's scary. That's the whole point of it. Like literally, to be that way, I just noticed like there was no one who had nothing like that. I was like, isn't it supposed to be like someone warning us about the mark of the beast? When I'm looking at all these Black Hebrew Israelites and everything like that, and I see nothing like this, I was like, this is not right. We need to have something that's going to, chip us in shape. So when it happens, we know not to take it. So therefore, I love it. Like the Queen said, she said, I ain't gonna lie. She said, that thing is real. She said, and the thing about it is, she says, the words that go with it. She said, the voice is lined up with the words as it shows up on the screen. So it's not like, oh, this is fake. It's not even real. It's like the words, it's like you can't say it's not real because it's right there from the Bible. He's reading the words right there on the screen. So there's nothing you can say like this is not real. Like this is the actual word what it says. So you can't even like put out your mind like this is fake. You can't even do it. It was like this. She said, this thing is actually, it's real. Like it's scary. It makes you think like, dang, people are going to be going to this place. And she said, in the fact that you have lava, you have lava in the background, the words as it shows up on the screen, which makes it even that much more scarier. Because the reality of it is like it says you go into the lake of fire. So those who are doing this is going here, and you showing them where they are headed, so they can't even run from it if they wanted to. They see the words on the screen, and they see everything matching on there, and plus there's lava in the background showing where people are going. It's scary. So we're gonna play that scary stuff right now. Just ship some people in shape, letting them know if they go with any other thing other than Heart of Psalms, you go into the lake of fire. Period. Okay, what they done told you, okay, what it is you believe, you are going to the lake fire to burn. Hey, the lake of fire, the lake of fire. Right, that would be it right there. Put this on there. Got the heebie-jeebies out of everybody. All right, yeah, this is what it is. I love it. Continue to endure until the end, because this is it, family. This is it. We're on the last stretch. This is not the time to give up. It's the time to dig in. And the more we keep uncovering, the more the Father is strengthening y'all resolve to believe what y'all believe. Y'all know a little bit more than what people know. The stuff that people know is becoming obsolete. So that's why I'm trying to work with y'all slowly and work with y'all as thoroughly as I can, so y'all know what y'all know. Y'all not just hearing me, but y'all know it too. So if y'all need to teach it to someone, meaning those who are in your spirit, you know how to do it. You know, without needing me there, you can still do it. Why? Because you don't listen to your teacher say it many times over, and now you know how to express it as if I'm saying, if that makes sense. That's the whole thing. Way it becomes a part of you. The testimony is supposed to become a part of your life. Breathing. Right. We out of here.
Amen. Amen.
The Psalms.
Revelations. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his mark into his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Elohim, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever. And they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Satan cast into the lake of fire. And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophet are, and they shall be tormented day and night forever and ever. The great white throne. And I saw a great white throne, and him that sat on it, from whose face the earth and the heaven fled away, and there was found no place for them. And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before Elohim, and the books were open, and another book was open, which was in the book of life. And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the books, according to their works. And the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them. And they were judged, every man according to their works, in death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. And whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. But I will tell you what will happen to cowards and to everyone who is unfaithful or dirty-minded or who murders or is sexually immoral or uses witchcraft or worships idols or tell lies. They will be thrown into that lake of fire and burning sulfur. This is the second death.
Your haters, not your haters, they're your fruit testers. Your haters, not your haters, they're your fruit testers. Hey, who I said we your haters, not your haters, they're your fruit testers. Multitude like the haters, not your haters.
Beats by all the songs.
Truth colors, truth colors, truth colors, truth colors, truth colors, truth colors. Hey, when you learn the truth, it will set you free. Many are held captive, stolen identity. But let me just shoot the breeze, release you from Satan's squeeze. He's all like enemies, no matter the color you see. That truth frame, truth colors, truth colors, truth colors, truth colors.